that you guys are going to be talking to. Thank goodness she had a little bit of time that she was able to squeeze us in so that she can talk a little bit about what I really want you guys to hear tonight. She was living in Phoenix with me. That's where we bumped into each other. I'm a big believer in things happen for a reason. And when I bumped into Angie and she showed me this new thing that you guys are going to hear about tonight, I was just thinking that I was bumped into Angie with this information, because I just think that I just want to share this with everybody. Everyone's life is worthy of knowing the information that we're going to share with you guys. So Angie, I absolutely love. She's an incredible woman. She has a really big heart. She's very enthusiastic. You guys are going to notice that right now when you talk to her. It's just very contagious. You guys are going to absolutely love her. So I'm just going to basically let you guys talk to Angie. She'll explain everything, very simple. And I really hope you all enjoy the webinar, okay? So thank you so much for joining. Angie?
Hi, Samantha. Can you see me?
Hi. No, I can't see you. I can hear you.
Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you so much for that introduction. Some people I know they're joining from iPhones, others are joining from a computer, so it just depends on the settings. But thank you so much, sweetie. I know you're going to mute yourself, and but I'm just so glad you put this together and you've created this webinar. It's crazy what technology does nowadays, and it just allows us to be connected from different places. So we have our own little chat, so please feel free to chat and just type in where are you joining us from. I would love to know where you're here tonight. On the top corner, you will see where it says more, and it has a little bit of a chat option. I'm just gonna make sure I'm recording this and I just have all my settings ready. So give me just 1 second, you guys, and one quick second. Let me see. All right. If you're able to mute yourself, that would be super helpful. I was trying to find my settings where I can mute all of you guys and just make it easier. Give me 1 second. Okay, I muted one over here. Okay, I've muted everybody. So just that way nobody can hear any noises on the background. Awesome. All right, so we are starting. And great. All right, so I see my little chat. I see we have people joining from California. That's great. Thank you for joining us from Phoenix, Arizona as well. I see Linda Manjapane joining us from Michigan, where I know the weather should be nicer right now. And I love just to see how people are connected. Actually, people from here, from Mexico, are also connected. So welcome, everybody. We're ready to start now. So my name is Angie Rosas. I'm a co-founder of Team Hope, and I am also a premier distributor for Lifevantage. And here in this picture, you can see my amazing husband, Jonathan, who I met living in Phoenix, Arizona. I was actually living there for 16 years, but I am originally from Mexico City. And I'm just very excited that I'm going to be able to share just a little bit about me and a little bit about some information that came to my husband and I a few years ago while we were living in Arizona. I love everything that has to do with health and wellness. I actually just finished my certification as a health coach, which was a 6-month certification process that I enjoyed it so much because it was all about just how to have good habits, right? I believe that most people are looking for a better quality of life and living a balanced life, right? It's all about balance, knowing what to eat, but also just knowing how to be happy and just reduce all that stress that we live on a daily basis. So I'm sure a lot of information I'm going to share with you today, it's going to be new. This is going to be a short webinar, about 3 hours or so. Just kidding. It will only be about 30 minutes. I promise to keep it short and direct. And just sharing some new information, new technology. And I'm just happy to be here. And that Sam invited me as a host. I'm actually living in Playa del Carmen right now. You're all invited to come visit my husband and I. Playa del Carmen is a city that is near Cancun. So it's awesome to be able to be living here and being so close to all of you guys. Thank you for all this amazing technology. So like I said, feel free throughout my presentation. You can put questions on the chat. We can take a look at them and just interact when our presentation is over. Does that sound good? Alrighty, so let's start with some facts, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but 100% of human beings oxidize, have cellular inflammation, age. Anybody here aging in this chat? If so, click yes on that chat. I know all of us are aging, but it's good. Don't worry. You'll know why. And 100% of human beings, we produce free radicals. If you've heard the word free radicals before, just type in the chat, yes, yes, I have, just so I know we're on the same page. If not, don't worry, because we're going to talk a little bit about what are free radicals and why we produce free radicals. So, where do free radicals come from? So pretty much free radicals, they are produced in the body when we're exposed to external producers of oxidative stress. And here in this image, we can see the usual suspects. So first of all, air travel, right? Sun exposure. A lot of people like to have tons of fun in the sun, and they don't wear sunscreen. Very, very important. Exercise. That's right. You know, you wouldn't think that doing exercise could actually produce free radicals, but it actually does. That's why sometimes people feel sore and tired after a workout or a run or a bike session. Also pollution, it's inevitable, right? I'm from Mexico City, or also places where you're breathing and there's pollution. It's actually something that it's there every day. We cannot live in a bubble. So even though you can eat super healthy or do yoga, but we breathe. It's human nature. Also stress. Guys, my biggest advice, just chill, breathe, relax, because when you're very stressed out, you are also producing these free radicals. Smoking, right? And over drinking. So for all my party friends, nothing in excess is good. So all these things are producing free radicals every day. Right here, I love to put the image of this apple because this is what happens to our cells, right? You leave an apple outside, it has access to the ambience, and it goes to oxidation, and that's what happens inside our bodies as well. So I'm going to change the subject, and I'm going to talk a little bit about oxidative stress, because by now I feel we all know what free radicals are, and we know that they are our enemies, correct? So oxidative stress, when I heard about this, I had no idea what it was. I mean, I had heard about stress, but not about oxidative stress. And I learned a few years ago that oxidative stress is caused by the excess of free radicals. Actually, here's a little note. Your body produces 3/6 of free radicals every 24 hours. What does that mean? Of 3 and 24 zeros, a lot of zeros over here. So 3/6 free radicals every 24 hours, and there's nothing we can do about it because it's just a natural process. And that's why this is all very interesting, and it's linked to our story. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the science, about how we can fight oxidative stress. But first, I want to tell you about the story of this technology and the story about our company and our technology that is now available to everybody. And back in 2003, our company created a new technology that it was made to reduce oxidative stress. But If you've seen ABC back in the States, in 2005, an investigative report was aired live, right? And it was a very interesting investigating report because the anchor was interviewing a renowned scientist who was talking about how we age, what happens while we're aging and we're exposed to free radicals. He was talking about oxidative stress, how it's linked to more than 250 diseases that come with aging. But this report aired in 2005. And that day, there were 17 million people watching the show. When the clip finished, it said, to know more information about this technology, contact ABC. And that's pretty much how our technology became viral, and everybody knew what it was. Everybody that was watching that clip at that time. So that's kind of a little bit of the story and how everything started and how now our company, back in 2009, changed the method of distribution where everybody could know about this word of mouth, kind of how we're doing it right now. But that I'll go back to the story, but I want to tell you that it is very important to know that the science is the base of everything that we do. At least my husband and I, we were very interested when a new technology was available that it was going to be good for our health. We wanted to know where the science was, who was behind all this information that I'm just about to share with you. So, Dr. Joe McCord, right? I'm sure if you've heard about enzymes, just on the chat, click yes. You've heard about enzymes, but Dr. Joe McCord, it's a very renowned scientist. He's the one that was interviewed in that episode in ABC back in 2005. And he's a very important scientist because in 1969, he discovered the antioxidant enzyme SOD. Okay, and also because of his this discovery, in 1997, he received an Elliott Crescent Medal. And this medal is very important because the person that gets it, it's somebody that his discovery will impact, and it will be a breakthrough that changes human activity for the next 100 years. Just so you know how important Dr. McCord is, the same award that was given to him, it was also given to Alexander Graham Bell. I mean, we all know who he is, right? Responsible for the telephone. Or Henry Ford for the automobile manufacturing. Or Nikola Tesla for the electricity system. So he was the last one that received this medal back in 1997 because of the discovery of this antioxidant enzyme, which is super, I'm not even going to try to say it in English. I'll say it in Spanish. Superóxido dismutasa. That's my first language. But SOD, that's how it's well known as. The reason why I'm sharing this with you is because we're going to be talking a little bit about enzymes and what happens to our body when we age, all right? So antioxidants, enzymes. So enzymes are there to help us neutralize free radicals. There are three very important enzymes that you probably have heard of, right? Or if you research, if you write them down right now, if you have pen and paper, and then when we're done, you actually research each one of them, you will know how powerful and beneficiary these enzymes are. First, we have SOD, right, which is the one that Dr. McCord co-discovered back in 1969, catalase, and glutathione, right? These enzymes, they are working before we're 20. Do you guys remember how you felt when you were 20? Great, your energy level. What did you take when you were 20? Nothing. Your own body was working the right way. So actually your enzymes were on before you were 20. What happens is that when the cellular aging process starts, which is when you're 20, anybody older than 20, click yes. If you're older than 20, then I have to tell you that your aging process started back then. So when your aging process starts, you stop producing these enzymes. And these enzymes were the ones that would help you fight these free radicals. And that's where everything came super interesting to me, because when I started researching together with my husband and we were reading, so what is oxidative stress? We know it's actually attacking every organ, right? This image just shows you how oxidative stress attacks your brain, your heart, your kidney. How important is our kidney? Your skin, your joints, your immune system, lung, your eyes, pretty much all your organs. But not only that, but oxidative stress is linked to more than 250 diseases that come with aging, such as Alzheimer, migraines, Parkinson's, heart disease, chronic inflammation, arthritis, Lyme disease, fibromyalgia. There are cancer, leukemia, more than 250 diseases. The root is oxidative stress. So once I had this information, I said, okay, well, what is there out there that can fight oxidative stress, right? We know that antioxidants, right, they help us fight these free radicals. But how potent or how strong or how really helpful are antioxidants nowadays? We will talk about it in my next slide. So when I saw this information, I knew oxidative stress was my enemy, and it's inevitable. It's also linked to aging, and we will always have it because while we're breathing, it will happen. It's part of the process. So this is when this technology came into place. The technology we're going to talk about is it has exclusivity, right? It has 8 patents worldwide, which pretty much just says that what the information I'm gonna say, there's science behind, and the product actually says, or the technology does what it says it does, right? So let's talk about our main technology and our main product and why we are so happy, Samantha and I, that we have the opportunity to share this information with you. So we are an activator of NRF2, okay? When I heard this, I was like, what? What is NRF2? I'm a major in human communication. I'm not a scientist. Of course, I love health and I love researching, but I had no idea what NRF2 is. So when I learned, right, that NRF2 is a protein that we have also in our body, but it's a messenger pathway, and this protein is actually also on before we're 20, but like everything after 20, that protein turns off. So the purpose of this protein is to send a message to your cell. It stimulates it, and it makes your own body produce its own antioxidant enzymes. The 3 of them that I told you before that were very important. So Protandim, which is the name of our main product, is the only activator that reduces oxidative stress, which is our enemy, by 40% in only 30 days, okay? 40% in 30 days. When I heard this, I was like, wow, where can I take this? I want it, I need it, and I want my parents to know about it because I love them. They're aging, right? And but the thing that I love the most is that it does it in a natural way. So if anybody loves to take natural products or is open about, you know, natural alternatives, just put yes on the chat, because I believe nowadays we're in an era where people are looking for alternatives, right? We're starting to know how there's so many herbal medicine or supplements or plants out there that can help us, right? That's nutrigenomics, how the natural combination of foods can actually help our genes again. So it's super, super interesting. What's behind Protandim and what's behind this new technology? Well, Protandim is 100% herbal, right? Right here, you're looking at different herbs. Some of them you might already know or you've heard of them. The first one I want to talk about is milk thistle, right? Milk thistle, it's great, and it's used as a natural treatment for actually liver problems, right? How important is our liver? Super important. Also, another ingredient in Protandim is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is one of the most powerful herbs in Ayurvedic healing, and it has been used since ancient times. It helps fatigue, stress, lack of energy, difficulty concentrating, which anybody that lacks focus, ashwagandha is great. Bacopa supports the brain function. Turmeric, I love turmeric. I actually love cooking with turmeric, and my husband makes delicious dishes with turmeric as well. But what's great is that it's anti-inflammatory. Yeah, a lot of our cells usually, they get inflamed, swollen, and that's when bad things start to happen. So turmeric, I love turmeric. Green tea extract, it's a very strong antioxidant, good for the heart as well. And these are the 5 ingredients that I'm sure a lot of you guys right now can say, oh, Angie, but I drink green tea in the morning, or I always cook with turmeric, or I've heard about milk thistle and I also take it. That's great. I will always encourage you. But the science that's behind this, where Dr. McCord was researching for over 20 years, is that the synergy, the combination of these 5 plants actually activate that protein that it's called NRF2. If you're taking notes, write down NRF2, do your research. NRF2 is what you want it, like your light, you want it on. You want light inside your cells because that's the messenger to activate your antioxidant enzymes. And why would we want to take, you might be asking, okay, Angie, but why would we want to activate our own enzymes? But if there are so many antioxidants out there in the market, and that's the importance of this slide, you guys. So we know right here we can see antioxidants from dietary sources. We can get our antioxidants from foods and from supplements. But this is the deal. So each antioxidant molecule from dietary sources can eliminate just one free radical, right? And I told you it was 3 sexillion. So imagine fighting 1-to-1. It's not going to win the fight, right? So it is not possible to consume enough measurably lower and oxidative stress levels. For example, the NRF2 technology that we're talking about here, which is the protein that gets turned on again inside our bodies, it can actually eliminate 1 million of free radicals per second every 24 hours. So just so you put it like as a perspective, 1 yellow pill of protandem, 1 pill only, is equivalent to 375 oranges. Who's gonna eat 375 oranges? Or 11 pounds of blueberries, or 120 vitamin C tablets, or 87 glasses of red wine? Hey, I see some people raising their hand on 87 glasses of red wine. Let's be real, you're not going to do that, right? So when I saw this substitution, right, of a new technology, how activating our own enzymes was going to make obsolete the use of direct antioxidants, I was like, I want to know more, right? Because our bodies are so smart. We can make them work just like when you were 20 years old. Who wouldn't want that? So immediately, I love the technology. I wanted to know more. But also, I wanted to know that all this information had science. Guys, do not believe a word I say. I know you like me because I'm Angie. No, just kidding. But there's science behind this. It was very important for my husband and I to know who was behind it. So it was really cool because remember I told you when that ABC Primetime aired back in 2005, there were not only people like you and me that were aging that we wanted to take the supplements, of course, and we wanted the best of the best, but also universities were interested in doing studies on our technology. So now we have more than 22 independent studies. If somebody that's LinkedIn and loves science, there is PubMed.gov. It's an excellent source. You can go. It's the Library of Doctors, and you can go in and in the little search bar, you can put Protandem, which is the name of our product, and it will show all the studies that have made that have put on trial our technology. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is that it was proved that Protandim does in fact reduce oxidative stress by at least 40% or more in 30 days, which was awesome. So that's just for you. If you like to do more research, we will make sure you get that. But I loved it because one of the universities that was in the previous page, it was LSU, Louisiana State University. That university was studying skin cancer. So they said, okay, so also we're oxidizing on the exterior because we have direct contact with the ambience, with the sun, with pollution, with everything, right? Our skin is our largest organ. It's so important to take care of it. So what they wanted to do is they said, let's put the same formula of Protandim, let's put those 5 ingredients and let's put it in a topical. So they created this revolutionary skincare system, which I love. If you've tried True Science before and you're in this chat, please just give me a thumbs up that you love it because I absolutely love it. True Science, it's great. It's actually, oops, let me go back. Give me 1 second. It's amazing. It's a skincare regimen. It's 4 steps. And it has your gel soap, a cleanse to wash your face day and night. Step number 2 will be a perfecting lotion, so it helps you even out your skin tone. Step number 3, it's for the how do you say ice crow? The wrinkle. Crow's feet. Crow's feet. Sorry, I have my husband here always saving me. Crow's feet for wrinkles or dark circles around your eyes, and the cream, which is amazing. Our True Science anti-aging cream smells great. It's great. It makes your face feel very moisturized, right? But what I love is that it has the same NF2 technology, which is awesome. So no parabens, no alcohol. It's natural, so I love it for that. And it's safe to use it on kids. There's different testimonials in different areas. Psoriasis, rosacea, people that have had diabetes when their ankles get very, very swollen. You can use the number 2, which is our lotion, our perfecting lotion, which is great. These are real testimonies, you guys. Right here we can see the face of this lady, which I know her actually, and her before and after. It's great what it does. Acne, burns, right? So definitely our skincare is awesome. Now let's talk about energy. Honestly, who here in this chat, it's not even 6 p.m. and you're already like, is it bedtime yet? You're already like wanting to sleep. You feel fatigued. You feel you cannot finish your day. And if I know Samantha, I admire her so much because she has a 3-year-old and then a 1-month baby, and she's always on the go. So Axio, it's awesome. I love that our company developed Axio because number 1, natural ingredients. Number 2, it boosts your energy and your focus. How many people, and my husband's like, keep your hand up for this one. How many people lose focus, right? You want to do so many things at one time and you're like, oh my gosh, where was I going? All right, so it helps you with your concentration, which is focus, mental clarity, but it also boosts your energy without feeling the jitters, right? Or making you all nervous and you feel that your heart is going like this. No sugar, low calories increases also your endurance, the no sugar crash, right? And there are so many energy drinks out there that are full of sugar. And but I get it. Sometimes people need it. They need that extra boost. So Axia will be a great alternative. If you are linked here today and you're an athlete or you love to work out, taking an Axio 30 minutes before your cycling class is awesome. Trust me, or any type of exercise that you do. This is a presentation. It comes in little envelopes. I had my Axio before I jumped into this webinar because over here it's almost 11 p.m. It's 10:30. So I've been on all day. This is my last presentation of the day. But for Sam, I'll do anything. And with my Axio. So this is Axio. Physique. Okay. Physique is another line that our company Lifevantage developed, which I absolutely love. It's a four-step regimen, but it's to manage your weight the smart way, right? I truly don't believe in just taking products and expecting that you're going to burn all the fat and just feel great. It's all about balance, right? We have to exercise. We have to have good nutrition. We have to meditate. We have to take care of what we put here in our mind as well. And I love it because this is just a great complement. It's a four-step system. Number one, we have a protein shake, which is flavored vanilla. I love to mix it with frozen raspberries or blueberries. It's great. It's my favorite. And also after your workout, you can take your protein or in between meals. Sometimes I'm on the go and I have meetings in the morning and then in the afternoon. And I love to take it as a snack. Also, it comes with a fat burn. The fat burn, it's great because it actually helps you burn all that toxic fat, right? There's toxic fat that is stored and you want to get rid of it. And sometimes you try everything, you go work out, you're trying to eat healthy, but it's just stored and stuck there. If you feel there's some stuck fat, just put yes. And I love it because all the ingredients, like I said, they're natural and they don't make your heart, go racing or anything like that. The cleanse, they have a 7-day detox um, cleanse, which I love it. It's only, like I said, for 7 days, and it just cleans your intestines. And it's an excellent option to do it every 5 or 6 months, right? A lot of people when they go on vacation and they come back and unfortunately they haven't been home and they feel like they need to detox their body, it's a great option. And our probiotics. Our probiotics are awesome. Probiotics are so good because they help you with our digestion and our immune system, right? They have a patented technology. It's called BioTrack because sometimes we take probiotics and before they get to you want them, which is your intestine, they break before. So BioTrack will help your probiotic go exactly where it needs to go. So Physique is amazing. I had some before and after pictures of different people and especially my husband, but I don't think he put it in. Let me see. Oh, no, I'll email it to you. But awesome testimonies from people just making this changes with Physique. And for people that love their pets, if you have a pet or if you love your dog more than your boyfriend, say yes. Not just kidding. But let's face it, our dogs become part of our family, and Lifevantage did not forget about dogs. Canine health, the power of pretending. The same ingredients of pretending were put in for our best friends, which are our dogs, Lifevantage Canine Health will reduce the cellular stress on our dogs. It will support brain, skin, and eye function. It will support normal joint function, mobility, and flexibility, right? We have so much testimonies on dogs. It's crazy. Uh, Actually, a cool part about dogs is that they don't have the placebo effect, right? So you know, if your dog was limping and then he's taking this new supplement and it's helping it out, you know that something is working in him. They do add bacon and liver, right? My husband. Okay, bacon. So it smells great. I always say I've tried all the products except this one, but they do smell very good. My sister's puppies, they absolutely love it. So this is kind of our line of our technology where we're in the breakthrough, in the forefront of nutrigenomics and people that are looking to have an integral lifestyle, right? To be healthy, but also if you're going to take products that are products that they have science, that they're not just back up with like fads and it's just what's new and what my cousin told me because it's like the new thing, I guess for me, I don't know about you, for my husband and I, it was just so important that there was so much science behind this. So today you have received information, right, about the difference, about taking antioxidants or producing your own antioxidants. You learned a little bit about free radicals and why they're caused, oxidative stress, right? How we want to fight it no matter what. And just the difference, right? If you want to create your own antioxidants, at the end of the day, you will hear information everywhere because everybody will be talking about this because the industry of health and wellness is such a big industry. People want to live happier lives, healthier lives, and lives with less stress. But at the end, the choice will be yours, right? There are many resources our bodies, right here it says, can call up on the fight against free radicals, but none as important as antioxidants. About here, this technology you heard, creating your own antioxidants. So obviously we're gonna be watching what we eat and how we live our lives, right? We know that we ourselves can reduce our body's risk against cancer, heart disease, and stroke. We only have one body. We gotta take care of it. We gotta love our body and take care of it, and also invest in our body, right? It's our temple. The truth is that we can slow down the aging process, right? Not only to look better. My mom always says, we're all gonna have wrinkles. I just wanna be able to jump in the trampoline with my grandkids. That's what she wants, right? To live a fuller, happier life. So today, you've learned something new. We have the knowledge and we have the means, and now it is just up to you of us to make a use of it, right? And that's pretty much what we have to share with you. I wanna thank everybody that just linked up tonight and they just wanted to learn about something new. They wanted to know, who we are, what's this technology that Sam is sharing with me and everybody. If you want to know more information, right, and of what we're doing and how you can get these products, just talk to the person that invited you to link up to this webinar tonight, because now you have the access, right? Before, back in 2003, this technology was in GNC. Now we're not. Now you can actually get it from people like you and me, which is amazing. We are in 10, 11 different markets, different countries, Netherlands, the UK, Mexico, Canada. It's just so amazing how we can get this word out to so many amazing people out there. So, friends, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank Samantha so much. She's doing such an incredible job from Los Cabos, wanting to share this information. Thank you for inviting me as your host for this webinar, Sam. And
Thank
that's
you.
it for me. I don't know if anybody has any questions. Feel free to chat or contact Sammy or your friend that invited you. And of course, then we can do a one-on-one and we can chat as long as you want. How's that?
Thank you, Angie. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like Angie said, just shoot me a message on Facebook. It's probably the easiest one, and I'll send you guys all the information. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to just let us know. We're here for you, okay? But yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Angie, so much. I know you're busy. I know you're probably super tired. But yes, thank you. It was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetie. It's always a pleasure. And bye, everybody. Good night. Have an
Bye,
amazing rest of the
everyone.
week.